I feel like it gives me a more unique sound and something that feels better to the client that they may not necessarily recognize. They'll just think I did everything in the box and that's fine. It doesn't matter. But, I have all this outboard gear that I've collected over the years. Um, this whole rack of stuff, all that stuff over there. And, it just, analog outboard gear, if you haven't used it or you used it a little bit, but you haven't been able to sit there and A/B how it sounds compared to the plugins, it's a different vibe. It can add weight to something. It can add life to something. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I'll get like a synth sound and it's just kind of lifeless and it just needs to be amped up, in some form. And just running through like tubes and transformers and, it's not only does it add something, it just as an engineer, you kind of get inspired. And I do a lot of A/B. I'm an A/B person, so if I think something's better than something else, it's because I've done the testing of going back and forth. I didn't just decide it, on a whim. So I have mostly pieces of outboard gear that they don't make plugins for. Like I don't have an LA2A or an 1176. I have more rare, unique stuff. I do have a few things that they have plugins for because they're making plugins every day. But like my oven hardware by Handy Amps, I would say it's probably 20% better than the plugin. And it just has a little bit extra. And we're trying to live in the top like 5% of the music world. So we got to do the same thing with our sonics, So if I feel like this gear adds a little mojo to my mixes that plugins don't, I'm gonna use it, and I've come up with a way um, to integrate this gear that it's as fast as using plugins for the most part.